tired. It's your brothers that are bringing it up. I'm just rebuttaling their debates.
Sir, you sound like a man that
listen, you're a woman. You don't have to do that.
I can do whatever I want. Did you see the 5 different lives about women wear makeup and black men bashing us for it? Did you hold them accountable too? Did you go up on the panel and say the same exact thing you're saying on my panel to those brothers?
Yes, you are a woman.
No, you didn't. Cap, because I was on every live and I didn't see this name.
You probably didn't see my name because you wasn't looking for it.
You be capping and saying that you
know what? You're out of line.
You're in the comments with the 500 other black men that are advocating and voting for it.
Are you single?
Sorry, you sound like one of... Wait.
By tonight, can I get one? Yes. Do men provide?
No, you couldn't.
Do I make 6 figures
No, you couldn't.
Yeah, I do. Are my standards not in hell? Yup, they aren't.
This man sounds like this man got up here and was a hit dog.
You are. Could you probably be my father? Yes, you could.
Toboggans and beanies to hide his fucking hairline.
You women are out of line.
You women what? You men are crybabies.
No, you women are out of line. Okay? You stop right now. Now, listen to this.
You're not my dad.
Let me speak.
I let you speak enough and you said a whole lot of nothing but crying.
Let me speak. Can I speak?
Absolutely not.
Say something that's not a whole lot of nothing and go.
Did you hear your friend? Did you hear your friend said absolutely not? See, y'all can't even come together on one decision.
Wait, Mr. Thirsty, quickly, how old are you?
Baby, old enough to know better, but old enough refuses to use any sort of common sense.
I'm 27.
You 27?
That's a damn lie. You took way too long to answer that. You took way too long to answer that.
Raven, please go to his page quickly and tell me.
God damn it! This. I'm not having this. Okay.
Yeah, 47.
You ladies.
You meant to add the 4 instead of the 2.
You ladies, listen. There are a lot. Listen, hear me out. There are a lot of men that just showed up in the country. Now, you can get with somebody that can't speak your language, or you can deal with what you got. What you want to do?
I'm not dealing for crybabies. How about that? I'm dealing for a provider that knows his role and I know my role. If they
didn't provide for their country, and where they came from, why do you think they're going to provide?
That's an easy voice.
Girl, that man is not...
Oh my God, you have an echo, Ray. Mute and unmute. Maybe try that. But why are you so mad that I'm speaking?
Yeah,
why are you so mad that I'm Ray? Go down and come back up. Request to come back up. You have an echo. You must have got a call. Why are you mad that I'm speaking up? Why are you... Wait, hold on. Let me ask you a question. Why are you mad that I'm rebuttaling the same men that have these lives every single day? Why are you mad that I'm making a live? Black men make them every fucking day about black women wearing makeup and head helmets
because I'm thirsty.
Eyelashes and saying they don't like it when that's cap because they go after those same women that they contradict themselves about.
Because
I'm not trying to stress you out either. So,
you're not. I'm thirsty, okay? As long as I'm thirsty, it's okay for me to argue on all of their behalves, all right?
You're desperate.
You're very, like, what?
I just wanted to give I wanted to give Ray the opportunity to say what she said. Listen, at the end of the day, ladies, nobody cares about your body count. Nobody cares about you being on food stamps, Section 8. Like, we really love the fact that you're on Section 8. Like, do you know how...
Who's on Section 8?
I make like $8 an hour.
Who's on Section 8? Because if you know your research and your statistics, white people are on Section 8 more than black people. So do your research.
Look, I feel like this man was either
trolling or he did some crack
before this. Because this
I agree that more white people are on Section 8. There's no problem with that. Guess what? The fact that you made it to the line and got across it, look, we need
How old are you? Quickly, because it's not 27. You capped.
If I said 45, would y'all laugh?
Absolutely.
No, because it makes sense with that voice.
See, did you hear your phone? Did you hear your friend? Did you hear your friend? See, that's why we be hidden. That's why we don't turn our cameras on. Because we will get laughed at by our kids.
Nobody,
and you deserve to be laughed at.
Not your kid. My dad has common sense and he doesn't even come on a TikTok app. He's probably outside right now making money. He's not on TikTok. Arguing with 27.
I was out making money today too. Listen, I was out today making money too.
You probably did a 20-year bid.
You're not. You can't be. You're on here arguing with me.
No, I'm not. Well, of course I am. But I was out doing Uber Eats.
Of course
today.
I am is insane. Like,
picks up
get it
all
together.
y'all food. Wait, hold on. That's who picks up all y'all food.
I waited enough, and I'm scared and tired. Can you make a point or get off my panel?
All right. My point is this. You all have you listen to us. I don't know who you think you are.
Listen to you is about what?
You do what we say.
I don't do what you say. Are you out of your mind, or it's giving your head?
It's time for you, this younger generation.
It's time for me to not have standards and help because you want
not the back in my day, brigade.
Go get a live, Mr. Thirsty. You sound thirsty. Go drink some water. Get the fuck off the live, bro. You sound weird. You're such a creep.
Like, what is wrong? I'm so melanated. I'm trying to understand, but it's like.
All right, now listen. That sexy red stuff ends right now. Okay, that sexy red stuff, it ends now.
What ends now?
The sexy red, the Suki, y'all not gonna be out here eating booties, okay? Stop it. We don't like that.
This man might be under the influence.
It sounds like you want your booty ate, sir. I don't know why you're upset at us eating booties. That's our business. But if you want your booty ate, you could just say that.
Okay, well, listen, ladies, I want my booty ate. All right, it's never happened. Can I get one?
Can we have actual people?
See how all y'all fed into the negativity?
Actually hurting for dear life.
Oh my God!
And that was
here's the problem.
Like yours.
Y'all have selective hearing, and y'all have selective triggering.
Exactly like I said, like 5 minutes ago. Anyways, come back from the panel when you actually have something to say, Grandpa. Until then, I'm tired of arguing with people's old fathers. Like, go make a coffee or something.
Were you hacked for a second, or am I bugging?
What'd you say? No, huh?
Were you hacked at all, or am I bugging?
What do you mean?
Somebody was DMing me from your profile, but I was like, is this you, or are you hacked?
Huh? I DM'd you.
You did DM me. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Because all I said was Melanie, and I was like, hi. Like, I wasn't sure what it was. I wasn't sure what you were responding to.
Oh, you favoriting my video.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I might have favored it by accident. I don't remember favoriting it. But I did remember liking it. The one with the sugar daddy one?
Yeah, but I put it to where only I can see it.
Got it. All right. Yeah. I just got somebody just tried to what's the word? Scam me.
Oh.
With a sugar daddy, because they're going around on the internet scamming girls too. So I was like, is she trying to scam me? It only kind of just got
scammed. Brother is wild.
Yeah.
What did you want to say, Jess?
I just had a question.
What's the question?
What's wrong with going 50-50?
Do you do it?
Yeah, I do actually.
There's nothing wrong with going 50-50. The problem comes in is when you're going 50-50 is when men and women are in relationships that are going 50-50 and the man is like, okay, I could be the supreme leader of the relationship solely because I'm a man. That's not how that works because y'all both putting in the same effort. So at that point, you're both leaders.
And if anything, I'm doing more.
And right, because women are always delegated to the role of mother, nurturer, cook, domestic servant. So, and how are you being the leader of the household?
You're not the leader. If anything, I'm the leader. I'm rubbing your balls, feeding you, feeding the kids, cleaning,
and paying the bills,
with you. So I'm
there's nothing wrong
you
with
at that point. We're both going to work, my boy.
It's like you can't ask to go 50-50 and ask for a traditional.
And then ask for the leader role. Are you crazy?
I get what you're saying, but like, shouldn't you want to do that? Like, shouldn't you want to?
No,
like, if you got
I shouldn't
kids, shouldn't you want to take
anything.
care of your kids?
No, I want an actual provider.
That it's not about that. The same thing we can say for men, though, Jasmar. Like, yes, shouldn't we want to take care of our kids and our husbands? Sure, but our husbands should also want to take care of the house and the kids and us. So what we're saying is that what ends up happening in a 50-50 relationship is that we'll go 50-50 on the finances, but then the labor inside of the home will be 70 to 80% just the woman doing that work. Whereas, like, if you're going to go 50-50 in a relationship, everything is 50-50.
Yeah,
finances are 50-50,
exactly.
the tools are 50-50.
Correct.
Taking care of the kids is 50-50. You can't desire to go 50-50 and still expect the woman to come home from work, cook, clean, and take care of the kids.
Playing my femininity, my boy?
Yeah,
that's a double standard that doesn't make any fucking sense.
Huh? I'm good.
And then 9 times out of 10, we see like another aspect of what's wrong with these 50-50 relationships is when the women of these relationships finally do get tired and they hit a breaking point and they ask or outright demand their men to actually start stepping up and be 50-50 across the board, just not with finances. We'll see a trend of men pretending like they're stupid and they don't know how to do household chores in order to frustrate the woman even further. So she'll just give up on asking them to go 50-50 on the domestic side of the fence and have to take on that labor again. It's called weaponized incompetence.
And also, there's nothing wrong with it. Just smart. Whatever works for you, right? Me, personally, I want an actual provider. A man that pays the bills. All the bills. We're not going 50-50 like a roommate. So that's my standard for myself. For the people that do 50-50, not knocking you. If you want to do that, go ahead. But you're both the leaders. There's not, the man's not just the leader. There's just how.
For sure. I ain't knocking you for having standards neither. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody should have boundaries and standards.
Yeah, but usually black women's standards are supposed to be in like hell or something. Bottom of the barrel. We're supposed to settle for less because a nigga that makes between 30 and 50K a year wants me to. No, I'm sorry. But I'm not doing it just because yous want me to or expect me to because I'm a black woman.
And that also makes no sense from a financial standpoint, especially like where we're talking about the men making, in the scenario where the men's only making 35 to 40K and the woman's making way above that. That doesn't make sense to even go 50-50 because you're not going 50-50. You're not paying your share of what's supposed to be paid. And in those scenarios, if something were to happen to the woman and something were to happen to her stream of income, y'all would be fucked because the man that's making the 35 to 40K wouldn't be able to maintain the lifestyle because what was maintaining that lifestyle was the wife's high income or the girlfriend's high income. So y'all would just be assed out.
What do you think about women wearing makeup? Why are men making lives all of a sudden talking about women wearing makeup? Because that was back to back on my timeline yesterday. Men complaining about the same woman that they go after, contradicting themselves in their whole statements.
I don't know. I personally don't care. Like me personally, I mean, shit, motherfuckers do what they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't care about a woman wearing makeup. That's dumb to me.
Okay, yeah, because you going to get a haircut and shape ups is equivalent to enhancing that lineup. That's like shifting back all the way. Let me shut up. But
that's false equivalency.
How is it false equivalency?
Yeah, because on both ends of the spectrum, women are wearing makeup to enhance features that they already have, and so are men. If you're going as a man to the barbershop to get a lineup, you know damn well that your hair naturally does not grow in that fucking pattern. And you know for a fact that getting a crisp haircut or a lineup makes you, that fits your head shape and the shape of your face, makes you look more attractive to women and makes you look better to other men.
Also, this was the guy that had like the whole body filled with tats.
The reason why I say it's a false equivalency because, like, makeup, and I really don't care much for makeup as long as it don't look like a freaking mortuary done it.
Which, okay.
Because I've seen so much makeup to where it's like you can peel and it's about a half a centimeter thick. I don't like it. Makeup is cool. I don't care much for it, but as long as it ain't caked up on your face,
Wait,
Right.
the only reason why I
Okay.
was comparing it to a haircut is because a lot of women have said that they do it to enhance their beauty, and men have been saying, "No, you don't. You do it for the approval of men. Men this. You do it for men." No, everything's not for use. Hello, and I'll yell if I want. It's my life, babes. But yeah. So you guys, we're saying that it enhances our beauty, and I'm equivalating the two because doesn't haircuts enhance your hairline?
Not necessarily.
It
No.
doesn't.
No.
Be so
Because-
for real with yourself. I'm about to get a pickup.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay, hold on. Time out. The reason why I say no is because hair is a natural thing. It grows. Makeup is not natural. Is what I'm saying. Is why I'm saying it's supposed to look. I can understand if you were saying weave or something like that.
You put makeup on,
But makeup is an addition. Hair naturally grows.
Listen, let me tell you something. Okay, you taping up your hairline the way you tape it up, you taping up your beard the way you tape it up in a shape that doesn't grow naturally out of your face, but you shaving it down to a
But you're
particular.
taking it away, though. We're not taking away the makeup.
Babe, you don't have naturally a straight line, clearly.
Nah, see, I'm looking crazy. Your beard grows like this, right? If you take your beard and you make it go straight across, you do that so it highlights your cheekbones and you have a certain facial structure. Otherwise, it's just gonna look like hair on your fucking face. That's why y'all groom yourself. Y'all can look a certain way. If you just letting your hair grow, your hairline look crazy, it's gonna look different than if you tape your shit up and you put it a certain structure. You put it in a certain structure so it makes your face frames your face in a particular way. The same way that we throw on contour and the contour highlights our cheekbones.
Don't they?
The same way we throw on blush. And guess what? Blush mimics natural blush, right? When we're hot and it's hot outside, we have natural blush as well. So we throw on blush, we throw on a little lip stain, and we throw on a little mascara. That is highlighting the features that are already there. You can't put makeup on. The makeup that you put on doesn't create features that don't already exist. It highlights features that exist.
And what's even crazier is how men try to give their quote unquote expert opinions on makeup, where you'll see a woman that has a no makeup look, she's still wearing makeup, and they'll be like, yeah, I remember this.
That was Mooney said that yesterday on the live. She said, I'm a no makeup type of girl, and you don't even notice.
Wait, because I remember the very specific phenomenon that got men cooked on fucking Twitter way back when in the early days when Kim Kardashian was coming up, and she was wearing a less glam style than she normally wears, but it was still noticeable that she had makeup on, and the men were like, see, this is how women should look with natural beauty. Look at her natural beauty, and you could tell this bitch had a full beat. Y'all can't even tell the difference between natural beauty and bitches who still have their faces beat. So why are we jump into a conversation about the mechanisms of makeup and you don't even know how it works?
Hold on one sec. Thor. Okay, they want to talk about how men be taping up their beards to get the natural straight lines, right? Okay. Let's put it this way. We'll stop doing that. We'll stop doing it all. We'll stop doing it all. Every bit of it. We'll stop grooming ourselves, and y'all should accept us the way we come.
I mean, because my thing is, I don't.
We still accept y'all that way.
What was that point even?
First of all, I'm not saying what the difference is.
You didn't even
Use makeup, and y'all accept us how we are.
I'm gonna tell you what's the difference. Y'all look
that didn't even like you said a whole lot of nothing.
Right?
Can you
Because
make
y'all
a
swear,
point?
y'all like, oh, she trying to fool us with this makeup. She don't really look like that, right? But we will look at your tape up and we will understand when your hair outgrows the tape up, you're probably gonna look different, and we don't care. Obviously, you with a tape up and you without a tape up are gonna look different, and that's
I don't
okay.
sleep with makeup
Me
on. That just sounds crazy. Come on
It's
now.
gonna look different, and y'all should also understand that without makeup, we're gonna look different. Duh.
Some men wear weave beards. You still wear weave beards out here, bruh?
Hey.
Wait. Can we not talk? And they also try to talk about women that wear quote unquote head helmets, which they call wigs. Babes, aren't you guys like going to the doctors and your barbers and getting like fake waves on your head and
or use caps, toboggans, and beanies to cover up the already fucked up hairlines y'all have. And
I don't want to hear.
Let me also say this. I'm gonna say this because y'all want to get on women who wear makeup, and guess what? Most women do not wear makeup.
BBL women are not trophy wives, but y'all are going to the doctors, probably Dr. Miami, just like we are, to get abs.
And just so y'all know,
what is the difference?
I didn't mean to talk over you, Taylor, but most women
I
also
can't even
do not
see
wear
you. It
makeup.
says you're on pause.
I'm on pause?
Yeah.
It's got a little coffee mug and everything.
Okay, now you're not.
What I was saying was that y'all want to get on women who wear makeup as if most women wear makeup. Most women actually don't wear makeup at all. Most women do not even know how to makeup.
I don't have an issue with a woman wearing
Most
makeup
women
as long
do not
as
Wear
it's not.
makeup 24/7 is what y'all trying to make it seem like.
I
As if
got
women
5
are just
sisters,
waking up
and
every
of
day.
my sisters, I'm the only person who knows how to do makeup of my 5 sisters. Most women do not wear makeup.
No, because we'd be able to
Even
find
when
them a
that's
lot
the
easier.
case,
And
the
it
women
doesn't
that do
matter
have
if they
makeup, the
did. Why
makeup.
are you mad?
Wait,
It's
Taylor, wait.
It's the same guys that be like, why is she wearing makeup, or arguing about it on TikTok, that go after them same women in real life.
But also, what I would like to say, to piggyback off Melanie too, is that women that do know how to wear makeup or put makeup on, there's a very noticeable difference in the level, right? Because there are women that can just do regular makeup. They just put on some foundation, some blush and mascara. But 9 times out of 10, what these men are talking about when they're referring to women that wear makeup are women that have a higher skill level, that can do crazy designs or crazy makeup looks. And most women don't know how to fucking do that.
Did you want to say something, Viv?
Yeah, I did actually. So, hi panel, I guess, and hi host. I know you guys are on the makeup topic currently, but I kind of just wanted to address like the 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4th and the last point on your board. So if you're called a pick me, you're just as bad as the red pill men. Honestly, I would just say they're agents of the patriarchy, and I pity them because they have no actual community. They haven't actually experienced what a sisterhood looks like. And of course they go to men for some type of solace, not realizing men will quite literally chew them out and spit them out once they're done with them and once they've already served their purpose. I'm not too sure if you guys know who Just Pearly Things is on YouTube.
Of course.
Yeah, like she advocates for men, all types of men, all the time, right? But in the same breath on Twitter, quite literally, they vilify her. They call her ugly. They call her unfeminine all the time. Meanwhile, again, she still advocates for them. And to touch on the body count, it doesn't matter. It doesn't. Because it's rooted in misogyny and it's rooted in control, and men want to act like women are possessions. So yeah, it's jealousy and insecurity as well.
The body part thing. Because, like, what are you going to do? Go back in time to make sure I didn't...
Exactly. Exactly. You're worrying about what another man did with me instead of worrying about your time with me currently. You're insecure. Seek help.
You're obsessed with penis.
Exactly. Get a therapist.
Because I ask that on
It
my
might
channel
help.
all the time. Why does body count matter for women and not men? And men can never really explain why, to be honest.
What's
And
the
if they
funny
do
thing is-
explain why, it's giving double standards still, everything that comes out of their mouth.
But what's the funny thing is that they don't realize that they're telling on themselves, because they'll be like, oh, well, body count for women matters because it makes y'all less valuable. So y'all agree that women are born with inherent value, but fucking y'all men is what lowers that value. So in order to maintain the value we supposedly have, we should just not fuck y'all.
Basically, like in their mind. Like it's so strange though. You're worrying about what I did with a man before instead of worrying about what we could potentially do together as like in a relationship. You're so insecure, you're worrying about other men. Men are on your mind. Question mark?
Y'all worried about other men and not worrying about what's in front of you right now.
Yeah, it gets a bit concerning.
that's why I think that this is what really gets me.
Date your homeboys at that point, please.
This is what really gets me when it comes to these topics, is how men will be the first ones to talk about how women just do everything for the attention of men, but men do the exact same shit. Men, if they get certain haircuts, if they feel good about the haircut, but their homeboys don't, and they start ragging on that one man for the haircut, they'll go right back to the barber and get that shit fixed. If they get a girlfriend that they personally
the entire red pill movement is about
and their
getting women.
homeboys don't think she's attractive, they'll dump her on the spot and look for a badder bitch because their homeboy said that she wasn't attractive enough. Y'all will go waste money on Jordans that you don't plan on wearing instead of paying fucking rent so you can get props from other shoe heads and be like, yeah, you rocking the latest shit. You rocking the latest shit. You up there, bro. Y'all do the exact same shit, but then try to pretend like it's not the same when it's called out.
The whole entire red pill movement is about getting bitches. Like, that's so hilarious. They're always talking about how women do things for the male gaze, when literally the whole entire movement is about them doing things for the female gaze.
And y'all be doing shit that women don't even find attractive en masse. And when women are like, no, we don't find that shit attractive, you're like, you bitches are lying because my homeboy said so. What?
Oh, here comes Bando coming up to say how insecure he isn't.
Yo, why y'all trying to bomb on us though? I don't get it. Y'all going crazy.
What?
Why y'all bombing on us?
I don't understand why
I don't understand anything you just said, to be honest. What did you even say?
Y'all bombing us, like y'all flaming us, man. Y'all flaming us right now. Why y'all going so hard?
They was doing that
y'all do it
yesterday
to
though, about women that wear makeup, so...
Y'all have these conversations.
I'm just rebuttaling every point you guys make on men lives. That's all.
But what's killing me is that they have these conversations unprovoked on a consistent basis, even though women are like, hey, why don't y'all mind men's business instead of minding women's business? And they're like, it's all right to be able to talk badly about you bitches whenever we feel like. So why is it a problem when we decide to bring up all the stupid shit y'all do and like to lie and say you don't?
It ain't a problem for me. I don't mind that. But I just want to know why y'all keep calling us insecure if we say we don't want women with high body count. Like, what? I don't see what.
Because that's rooted in insecurity, Vance. Like, and let's break this down. One, insecurity is not necessarily a bad thing. When y'all say y'all don't want a woman with high body count, a lot of the reasons y'all use is because, oh, you feel like if she has a higher body count, then she's likely going to cheat on you or she's going to be disloyal to a certain degree. That's one of the reasons that y'all say. That is rooted in a fear that if you get with a woman with a high body count, she's going to cheat on you, she's going to harm you, and she's not going to be safe for you.
Not saying
that is an insecurity. That is an insecurity. There's no other, like, yeah.
Nah, do what? You trying to speak for men now? You can't speak for us. You can't say that's the only reason we could not want a woman to have.
Why do you feel like a woman needs to belong to you?
I never.
She has her own autonomy. Like, women like sex too. We like having sex. What is wrong with women liking to have sex?
Bro, you could like you could like whatever you want, but I don't gotta like you for that. Like, I don't have.
And again, I'm not talking about your opinion. I'm talking about objectively. Yeah. Objectively. What is wrong with women liking to have sex?
Nothing's wrong with it.
Objectively. Exactly. So now here, that's what we're saying. So y'all reasoning for not
there's
desiring
nothing wrong with a woman liking sex. It just,
shut the fuck up, Thor.
Inherent consequences.
Thor, shut your mouth.
Rumble.
There's inherent consequences that come after the sex.
Thor, nobody talking to you. I'm not done yet. You can speak after I'm done. Shut the fuck. I'm so tired of y'all interrupting.
Raggedy bitch, calm the fuck down. Don't talk to me like that.
I'm a raggedy bitch. You fool over me. Shut the fuck up, Thor.
I know your phone is covered in spit.
You don't even have your actual face as a profile pic. You talking about
I got it as my profile pic.
Anyway, so like I was saying,
your name is Thor Mayweather. That's your name, Thor Mayweather. Okay, like, you're not. Nobody could take you serious, bro. Your name is Thor Mayweather. Thor Mayweather. No wonder you're mad at life.
We can't even, like, are you okay, babes?
I'm right where I want to be. I got my business. I got my daughter. I'm good where I want to be in life.
And on TikTok screaming at your phone, right?
Hey, good. I'm actually
Like,
in
you can't
between
even
clients
have a,
right now.
like,
So I'm good.
respectful debate and not interrupt people when they're talking.
You did the same. You do the same shit.
I wasn't talking to you, so shut the fuck up. Now I am.
But did you not? Did you not cut me off? You cut me off earlier.
When did I cut you
I
off?
did not cut you off.
You cut me off, and I did not.
You said
cut me off when I was explaining the whole makeup situation.
I did not cut you off. I was speaking, and you cut me off. Get the fuck out of here with that.
Somebody cut me when it was complete silence.
Well,
I went on about the makeup situation. I said I don't have an issue with the makeup situation. It's just I don't like it when it's done like looking like y'all fucking dead in the coffin somewhere.
That's how they do their makeup, bro. Niggas be so my fault.
And then y'all went on
Anyway,
about
I was
hairlines
speaking
and
to
shit.
Benz and Bando. So Benz, Bando, the point is, a lot of the reasons that y'all do not want a woman that has a high body count is not rooted in something that is actually reasonable. That is a real reason that causes some type of objective harm. There is no objective harm that a woman can do just because she has a high body count. You can't tell anything about a woman because she has a high body count.
Now,
That has
true.
nothing to do with who she is. If she's a good woman, if she's going to be a good woman to you, she's going to be a good mother. Those things they're not correlated. There's no correlation between high body count and being a good person.
Hey, listen,
bro, I find girls with higher body counts.
how about this though?
Hold on. I find girls with higher body counts to be way more cool. Like, I get along, like, on a friendship level with girls with higher body counts or girls that people would call hoes and shit like that. They more cool to me than the other girls. You feel me?
Because they're more free. That's the point.
Yeah,
women who tend to have higher body counts, who are let's not even say high body counts. Women who are sexually liberated, who don't not have sex because they feel a certain amount of shame because they have to, watch how many bodies they put down.
Society
They
is
just
fucking
tend to
sick
be more
right now.
free.
And listen,
Right?
let me say this, then I'm gonna get out of here.
Lord, who the fuck is talking?
Can you let her finish and then you can go?
What I'm saying is people who tend to be more sexually liberated also allow themselves to be more free around other individuals. They allow themselves to be their authentic selves because they do not navigate the world of fearing somebody judging them or fearing somebody shaming them because they are more authentic in themselves because they don't care about other people's opinions. That's probably why you get along with them.
And then there's also even the deeper double standard when it comes to women with high body counts, because y'all will call women with a high body count sluts and hoes, but chase after them for their supposed experience in the bedroom. But if a woman has a lower body count and not that much experience in the bedroom, y'all as men as a collective will then also turn around and say, oh, she don't know how to do shit, that's why I cheated. She's bad in the bed, she can't please me the way I want.
They be like, she was a pillow princess. Like, I didn't want a pillow princess. That's why I cheated on her because she wasn't satisfying me.
It's crazy because what y'all are basically saying is that you want a paradox. You want a virgin whore, and those don't exist.
But you gotta understand, a lot of these niggas they don't got that type. Like, if we having this convo, we can't be talking about these type of niggas. You feel me? Because obviously, that's the same. That would be the equivalent to what a man wouldn't want in a woman. So these are niggas that are unstable, that want their cake and eat it too. So we ain't even talking about that. You feel me? Like, we
whole
talking
conversation is about. That's why the points are up there. And then on the whole body count shit, y'all have no way of verifying whether or not she's telling the truth, because she could be lying to you for shock value and be like, yeah, I slept with over 100 niggas, or she could be lying and say I only had 4 when she really had way more than that. There's no way, unless you go full on fucking Joe from You and stalk through every ounce of her life, every aspect of her life, that you're gonna find out how many men she actually slept with. And men also like to lie, especially when they feel embarrassed about a woman that they weren't able to get sex from. They'll just straight up lie and be like, yeah, I had sex with her.
Mooney, are you here?
Yeah,
I saw you on that live yesterday.
Oh, girl.
About the makeup, and you said that
I literally was like, dude, like, men literally fall in love with what they look at. So why are you sitting here bidding women that put on lash? and all this stuff. You're the one. Other women and tell that they have makeup on, period.
But these
Most
niggas
men
is
don't even
extra
know that they
sassy,
got shit
bro.
on.
They extra sassy with it. That's why they talking all this makeup shit. Like, who gives a fuck if a girl's wearing makeup or not, bro? I could care less about that, bro. That's their business, bro. Niggas be too, like, picky and shit.
Did you see that he let me up yesterday, but I roasted him as soon as I got up there.
Girl, I had to leave. I literally he didn't want to hear my whole point because I debunked what he said in the beginning. And he had nothing else to say. And then he wanted to talk to that other girl, so
he said he kept saying to women that was going against him, "Do you have a husband? Are you married?" So I requested to go up and I was like, "Didn't you say you have a daughter?" He said, "Yeah."
right.
I said,
clearly
okay,
you're not married.
I said, "Did you marry your baby mama?" No. I said, "Okay, so that makes you a baby daddy, an unmarried baby daddy." I said, "So you're not a husband either."
Right.
I'm confused. And he was like, "Put your camera on now." I said, "Put your camera off immediately." Because I ain't scared of looking at you.
Want to give relationship advice on how to maintain successful
But you're a
marriages.
baby
They
daddy.
fumbled,
Right. But he's a
not
whole
only are
baby
they
daddy.
baby daddies, but they fumbled every bitch they had. So what advice are you possibly giving me?
Like, I'm going to need you to be so fucking for real. Stop asking women if they have husbands if you're not a husband yourself in real life. Especially if you're a baby daddy. You have nothing else to talk about.
Did you see his man's in the back covering as well, like over there, like support? I'm not gonna lie, most stop asking women if they have husbands in general.
No,
Because
Seven, request to come up here, Seven. I saw you on that live yesterday. He told Seven to turn the camera on too. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, y'all, I'm about to drop.
And then he was cracking on obese women.
Have a good live, y'all. Thor, you're still a bitch. Bye.
Bye, Viv.
So yeah, y'all remember Derek Jackson? He was a whole married man cheating on his wife, giving women wife advice. Like, bro, how about men in general just cut off their mics? Men just cut off their mics and stop giving women advice about how to be good wives, and start giving men advice about how to be better men in general. Not about how men should be better towards women, but how men need to be better men. And they have a bunch of podcasts like that I love. If you guys go watch Express Yourself Black Men, Healthy Masculinity, there are a bunch of cute little podcasts where they speak about their issues as men and how they want to be better as men. That's what y'all should be focusing on. Y'all should not be focusing on
Melanie, you already know they're not going to do that, because what they want to do is they want to go to people like Kevin Samuels and Fresh and Fit and have them confirm the prejudice and already biased opinions and negative opinions they have about women, because they feel like they're alone. They feel more emboldened when men like that get up on podcast mics and talk about, we hate these bitches. Here, let me give you the tools to be sexually, emotionally, and mentally violent and abusive. And they're like, yeah, this is some shit we can get on board with.
I just want to specifically cut Kevin Samuels out of the conversation, because his rhetoric wasn't inherently dangerous. It's the men that are in his comment section, it's his fans that believe they're all high value.
Girl, his rhetoric was harmful. I'm not gonna say his rhetoric was dangerous, but his rhetoric was harmful. He put a value on women. He lowered their value if they were fat. He lowered their value if they had children. He lowered their value if they had degrees. Like, that's all very harmful things to say about women. Like, let's not sit here and front like he didn't say harmful things.
I was gonna say, Seven. I saw you on that panel yesterday.
Things about women who had degrees and women who were fat, and he died underneath a fat woman who's a nurse. Like, let's go.
Yes, I know exactly the contradiction at its finest. That's why I say the same woman that you men say you don't go after or try to bash on these podcasts and on TikTok lives. You contradict yourself because you go after them in real life. So it's like, actually, are you okay?
No, but I came up because I was part of that live that she was in yesterday, and I was talking about my husband. The live was like, if you're wearing lashes and makeup, you're doing it to attract men. And I'm like, if I'm wearing lashes to go to the grocery store.
I remember when you came up.
I'm like, my husband is at home. Obviously, I'm not trying to attract no men. He's like, oh, you think you're pretty? Oh, you have a husband? Turn your camera on. And when I said no, I was worried.
And he kicked you and then brought you back up.
But the thing is that what kills me about the whole makeup conversation.
Well, period. Also, listen.
Was Black Guru? Was it Black Guru?
7. Oh no! Please do not talk about that infested thing.
But also,
whose live were you on though? 7. 7. Whose live were you on?
I don't remember his name.
I don't remember his name. Hold on, let me know. That's not who we was talking about, please.
Black Guru has a.
It was
another guy that I blocked.
He definitely told me to turn my camera on a few times.
Like a light black guy.
You said what?
I thought he was
There's another
like
guy,
brown
but I
skin.
blocked him immediately.
No, he was brown
light
skin.
black guy. He mad hood.
He definitely was brown skin.
Actually together, and they both seemed collectively lower in IQ and young.
Yeah.
My thing is, right, these men sit and bid black women. Do you got, like, I don't think people understand, but do they realize that white men, white women on TikTok, Asian men, Arab men, like, have sat down and said how sad it is to look at the black community to realize the gap in education and how much money black women get versus their counterpart? It's like that is the answer. Just get yourself together, and then we can all be together. Like,
See,
I mean,
we
at the end of the day,
now you dragging it.
Leanna, they never bring up the 50-50 combo.
No, I'm saying, like, within the black community, like, if you look at it, and I've literally researched this, it's the education gap and the money gap. And the reason why I say the money gap, I'm not saying that the black men are not getting money. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that most of the women in the black community are baby mothers. And so when they're left alone, because they don't have that commitment in marriage, I'm not saying that everybody got to get married. That's not what I'm saying. But when they're left alone, they have to be the breadwinner for that child. And most of the time, it's the mom that's getting the money. So that's why the black women have a lot of money. So that plus the education gap. If your education is not, it's not lining up, you can look at the percentages of black women that go to college and run a business and black men that go to college and run a business. Like, you just gotta look into that stuff. Like, that's the problem in our community.
Now the problem in our community is black men are being disproportionately attacked by the system more than y'all are too. We're targeted in different ways to remove.
And then targeting your own woman?
And why are y'all coming at us?
Why are you coming after us then? Go after the fucking system.
So I hear you, and I agree to a certain extent. Like, yes, black men are targeted.
No, it makes no sense.
No. Hurt people hurt people.
Here's the thing, Vance.
Hurt people is insane. Be a
and
man.
that's definitely a facet of what is going on.
Hold on, Melanie. Let me just say something real quick to that girl who trying to discredit trauma. Like, y'all be up here talking about people's traumas all day. Now you trying to discredit. So
that means to take it out on your own woman.
I'm not agreeing with it. I'm not agreeing with it. We speaking in general, right? So we just talking in general. There's a level of PTSD that black people in general experience in this country as a people, right? And that's gonna be expressed in different ways. I'm not agreeing with it. I'm just saying what it is.
I think more so when people are feeling like they are oppressed, they tend to punch down on the next person.
Yeah, and we're the bottom, so it's like.
And so
it's an extra punch.
If white people in general are punching down at black men, then black men will in turn punch down on black women when we're the only ones who really
on the bottom
back.
Bro, it's the black women punching down on the black men.
How can we punch down on y'all when
we're like under you?
Like,
black women lift us up more than anyone, bro.
It doesn't make sense. Make that make sense. How are we punching down on you guys?
And I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying about the society finding ways or the justice system finding ways to trap you guys. Like, we all have our different ways where it affects us. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you guys don't go through trauma, but it's the men that go through that trauma and they throw it and they laugh at black women like this is a trend. And it is a trend that a lot of people tried to kind of be on to show other races and other people, hey, them.
We want
Really?
you to choose us, and it's just not cool. Like, it's not cool at all.
What was that?
You just look like a fool.
I have no idea.
Somebody was taking a dump. That was a toilet, I swear to God.
Forgot to mute up.
I feel like that's an aspect that people aren't.
Hell!
I feel like that's an aspect that black men aren't trying to see, though. Not all, but a very large portion. Because they'll be like, oh, well, the system. We can all agree that the system disproportionately targets and affects black men. However, that's not what black women are arguing against. What black women are arguing against is that while y'all are out here getting y'all asses whooped by the system, so are we. But then y'all instead, in trying to fight the system, turn around and fight the same race of women that's also in the trenches with y'all. That doesn't make any sense. Y'all shooting friendly fire.
So, Banda, you don't have a problem with oh, well, I ain't pulling out. That's a strange name, but you didn't get to go.
Get to go? What you mean?
You didn't get to speak. Did you want to say something?
No, I don't want to speak. I'll speak.
So why'd you request to come up?
I'll speak depending on what y'all saying, what topic comes up.
Okay, then let me speak at you then. Do you have a problem with women wearing makeup?
No, I just don't understand it though.
You don't. I don't think it's something for you to understand. You're a man.
So why are you asking me then if I don't need to understand it? Why you asking me about it?
Do you not understand the question? I'm asking you if you have a problem with a woman wearing makeup.
I answered your
It's
question.
yes or no.
Like I said, I'm a man. I shouldn't even really care. So it's like, what's the point of you asking me the question?
I don't think okay.
He's not contradicting
This
it.
is coming off like real argumentative on both of y'all's side, but he did say that he doesn't have a problem with it. He just doesn't understand.
Okay. Why are black women's standards expected to be in hell?
What? What was that question? Repeat that. What type of question is that?
What do you mean? It's a valid question, actually. Very valid.
What type of question is that?
Why are black women supposed to have low standards?
Why are we supposed to have low standards?
Who told you? Who told you y'all supposed to have low standards?
You guys.
We're supposed to settle. That we are supposed to
Black
lower
women
our
are supposed to settle. Yes, sir. Every other race of woman isn't supposed to settle besides black women. Nobody's lying to us. I've heard it on multiple lives from black men, actually.
Basically, we're being told that we have too high standards,
acting real confused.
We have too many conditions and too many requirements.
Yeah, meaning y'all be asking for millionaire type niggas. Like, y'all be asking for, like, crazy ass shit. But
I don't
nobody
think
be asking for crazy stuff that's actually real.
No.
You guys are just mad that you don't meet the requirements, so you expect a woman to lower her standards to where you are, and we don't have to do that.
No, we not. Y'all make it about money a lot.
But no, because what really pisses me off with this conversation is that men make it about money. Y'all are the main ones screaming about. Y'all are the protectors.
No, we don't. Make it about money.
Yes, you do.
The ones.
No,
Wait, can I say something after everybody's done talking?
Can I finish my thought before everybody starts jumping in? Men do make it about money because y'all are the main ones that'll be screaming from rooftops to everyone that's not deaf or suffering from hearing loss that y'all are supposed to be the providers. Y'all are supposed to be the high earners. That women need to stay in women's place, stay in the kitchen, not make more money and outshine men in career in their occupations or their career fields. But then we'll flip it around on women. While it's okay to have standards and everyone should have standards, black women are demonized for having standards that be too high.
Yes, they are.
9 times out of 10, if you look at the average,
yes, they are.
9 times out of 10, if you look at the average woman, the average black woman is not sitting out here asking y'all to be Jeff Bezos. They'll be like, okay, if you're gonna say that you're the provider, then you should help provide.
No, yes they are. I actually just saw. Hold on, Bando. I actually just saw a TikTok of a woman that put on Twitter what she required from a man, which was actually bare minimum ass shit, and all a bunch of black men was in her comments coming down her throat. Oh, you must be a gold digger. Oh, your standards are too high. Oh, you need to settle for less. Those are too high for you.
Okay, so
Why are we expected to have our standards in hell, but you don't say this to the white woman, the Asian woman, the Middle Eastern woman? You don't say this to them. You say it to us.
Why are you screaming? Why are
You call us the gold diggers whenever we have our standards too high.
Why are you yelling? I can't hear you perfectly. I've been speaking.
Because I can if I want to. And it's so you can hear me loud and clear, just like you can right now.
I can hear you, but you ain't got to scream.
And I will yell in my life to the life of me if I want to.
Yo, you have an attitude problem, man.
And you came up and requested to come on my panel. So if I had attitude problems, you could have just stayed in the listener section.
Okay, for one.
For one what?
Just calm down.
I'm calm, babes. I just hate when you guys play tone deaf or confused.
Like, I'm not.
It gets concerning.
Okay, then.
You act like you don't know what we're talking about when we say this stuff. No, it doesn't happen. No,
man, who messing with my
true. Yes, it is true. Yo. It happens on a daily basis on TikTok too.
You talking about TikTok of all places? Are you
TikTok,
not an adult?
YouTube, Instagram, real life? 50 on the bills, face asses.
No.
Want to go Dutch on the bill at dinners? Like, be for real.
Be fucking for real.
And this is why we put so much emphasis on money, because
I'm being very for real. Want to go 50-50 on the bills, but saying you're leading the household. No, my boy, we're both leading the household.
Can I say something?
And if anything, I'm leading it more than you.
You see what she just said right there, right? You want to go 50 on 50 on bills, but you want to be leading the household. She making it about.
Can I say something?
You could lead the household and not be the breadwinner, bro.
Well, I mean, you guys would both.
Can I say something?
The household.
So
go ahead,
when men say, like, when a woman says, like, let's say, for example, like, she makes 6 figures, and she's like, I want a man that makes 6 figures. And then, like, the men that are like, oh, here comes the money. I want you guys to understand why women say this. And I'm not talking for all women, but women that want to have kids, right? You want to have kids. Oh,
please come up.
And she's thinking about having kids early with the person that she's with. How is she going to produce a baby in this world and not have money with the person that she's with? Like, the money conversation needs to happen. So when you have
we're not mad at y'all for that. We're not mad at y'all for that.
Listen. I'm not done.
Try to jump down her throat.
Hey,
so when a woman talks about money, I think you guys touch on the point like, oh, she just wants money to like get her hair done, do this, do that. No, it's deeper than that. It's deeper. No, I'm just saying, like, it could look like a vague standpoint if a woman just says she wants six figures. But if she wants to, listen, so if she wants to have kids, right? How is she going to produce and have kids in the world and not have a partner that doesn't match her and have a little bit more?
That's we're not talking about, but we're not. You was just advocating for single mothers, bro. What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, just like people try to bash single black mothers on TikTok.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not getting it.
No one is bashing you because you
worth 6 figures. I'm just gonna say
no one's bashing you.
Yeah, why are you lying? There's like 10 different guys I have a list of that do lives daily about this.
I think he's saying that in this live, no one's bashing you.
Okay, well, I'm talking about outside of this live.
Okay, but first of all, the majority of black men,
they do it. A majority of you guys do it.
No, the majority of black men don't.
Yes, you do.
The majority of black men don't make 6 figures.
Like, you do.
Okay, so
stop the cat.
Right. So you say that, right? So if
the man that said the majority of black men are not making 6 figures.
They're not.
So, they're not.
Instead of dating,
that I can agree on.
All right, can I ask a question? That's going kind of argue. If your man makes 6 figures, then how much does you make?
I said if I'm making 6 figures and my man is making 6 figures, what's it called? Hold on. If I'm making 6 figures, why can't I want a man that's making 6 figures and a little bit more?
You can. No one said that.
That's what I'm saying.
6 figures or more.
Don't even make 50,000 a year. Talk about they want 6 figures.
If I've already surpassed 6 figures as a black woman, I can have a man that makes 6 figures or
That's
above
what I'm
that.
saying. Like,
And those are the only men that thankfully come my way.
But we're not talking about that.
You can.
but that's what I'm. But
I
that's
know
what
I can,
I'm talking
and I
about.
will.
So I don't know what else you guys want.
Listen, you can.
I'm not
but
having
the
my
odds- but the
standards in
odds
hell
of you
because you
finding
want
that
me
man
to.
are low.
Because I'm black.
No, it is. What?
Why do you keep saying what?
Right now?
What?
You're talking about the top 15% of earners that make 6 figures.
Are you
It's
in
not
that?
a lot of it's not a lot of people that make that type of money. We're talking
I
about.
know that
Yeah,
there are.
babes, I've already surpassed that. Why haven't you?
We know
What are you
that
talking
people don't
about?
make.
Do you make
We
that?
know-
Why don't you make it yet?
I made 6 figures, baby. I'm a nurse. Like what?
Okay, so I think
Yeah, I don't make it from being a nurse. I work for me, but
the argument has never been realistic.
what?
You technically work for
in
me
the
too
real
because I
world,
have nurses.
Women date men who make less money.
Technically work for you. I'm a
Men
private
date
nurse.
women like it.
You still help people, don't
does not
you?
really exist.
Yeah, I help people, but I don't have a boss that I report to.
Wait, can
I sign
Seven
my
finish
own
what she
checks.
was saying?
I was saying
All I
that
was saying.
TikTok and the internet in
I
general
work
is
in
a
healthcare,
fishbowl.
so what?
So we're
Do
seeing.
you want a
problems
warmed up
that-
cookie for doing what a man should be doing and making
No,
as much
that's
as
not.
a man
No, but
should?
that's not the point. You see,
Do you want a warmed up cookie with milk? Men should be making 6 figures.
Listen, no.
What if we not,
they
bro?
shouldn't.
I don't make no
they
difference.
shouldn't.
Like
I bet you if I see you, I can still
chocolate
bang
chip,
you.
oatmeal, or sugar.
Time out. Wait a minute. Hold on. Time out. Let's be realistic about this, okay? Because you keep screaming again in your feelings. All right.
I'm not in my
You're
feelings. Could never be.
Only the top 15%. Only the top 15% of earners. Only the top 15% of earners in this country are making 6 figures or more. That's just
Exactly.
that's just what every race involved. When it comes to black men, it's low.
Definitely is low.
I
We're not
know
saying
that.
that you can't have those
I'm
standards.
trying to be the mediator, but they keep coming.
We're not saying you can't have those standards, but the odds of you finding that man that you want are low. Even if you do find them, what makes you think he's gonna pick you over the other options he have?
Right.
But why would you be worried about someone else's standards if you don't?
Let's not worry about another man's
That's what I'm
pocket.
saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Okay, so
when
now
I
you're
was
moving
trying
the
to
goalposts.
listen.
Just turned into a little.
Listen.
Y'all crazy.
No,
like she moving the goalposts. She didn't answer my question.
It's not. Since
If
she's
you find that guy that you want,
listen. Since she's making 6 figures, therefore she wants a partner that makes 6 figures or maybe a little bit
that's the
more.
top
That's not the
15% of
problem.
earners.
Okay, so if she
And what's wrong with her winning the 15% of earners?
I didn't say there was anything wrong with it. You see, you just listen to respond.
To agree that there's
I didn't say that you couldn't have those standards. There's a difference between possibility and probability. Your odds of finding that guy are low.
These are all preferences that we all have.
Exactly.
No one's not
there
doing
to
that.
bash a man for his preferences if we're going to.
But nobody is
Don't
not
get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm sitting here telling you, as a business owner close to 6 figures, I'm not sitting here wanting my man to make 6 figures just yet. That's just me, though. No, I'm saying if I was making 6 figures, I would want a man that's making 6 figures.
Okay,
Saying she wouldn't have her standards lower than a 6-figure man.
That is fair.
All right, so
because
Most people want to date within their same economic environment.
If you find that guy that's in the top 15% of earners,
I have a question.
if you find a guy
But
that's
it's
in the
kind of
top
like having a
15% of
pipe
earners,
dream. Just because women are saying they want millionaires does not mean that we are disqualifying everybody else in the way.
No, we talking
we're
about
not
regular
saying that.
chicks though, on our level, talking this crazy Birkin bag shit,
girls
bro.
that make $34,000 a year,
5-star restaurant every weekend type
You have
shit.
those kind of people. I don't
the
know.
odds of you finding that guy and locking him are very low. So even if you do find that guy that meets that standards of making 6 figures or more, which is the top 15%, what makes you
You
think
guys
he's
are
going to
always
choose you?
saying that when you, like, huh?
What makes you think he's going to choose
If
you?
that woman wants to believe that she can
Why
have that
shouldn't
man,
he? Why did you come my way or breathe air in my face? Because
Because
what's
you're
up?
not
Arrogant. So
So you gonna automatically think
They are heels. Like, I'm screaming.
you automatically think he's gonna choose you compared to the abundance of options.
Why would your opinion matter though?
It's not your job to humble that woman. You
Exactly.
don't make $1 million.
Yeah,
Let the millionaire humble her.
say stuff like that.
You're unqualified
Millionaires
to
in my
humble
phone
that
don't say
woman
shit like that.
because
So
you don't have $1 million. I'm sure if she gets in
I'm
a room
like,
with him,
wait, are
he'll
the
humble her.
millionaires in the room with us right now?
It's not like she.
For them, or like, I'm confused. Are you speaking for them, or are you the millionaire?
My thing is,
You're not listening.
No, I'm listening, and I'm listening to respond now. Like, you guys are talking about what millionaires do, and how they're not going to choose. Why should they choose you? But are you that?
That I'm a millionaire? I'm not a millionaire.
Oh, so why are you speaking for them?
No, what do you mean speaking for them? I'm around them all the time. I'm in healthcare.
So we're using common sense.
Like what?
okay.
You're not using common sense. You're not them.
Bro,
But I have a question
You're not
for
their
the boys,
pockets.
though.
You're not that man.
Jody,
You need common sense. Just because you're around them, you don't know. Do you know what they do in their personal life?
I never claimed to be a millionaire, but
Hold on,
I know. But trust me, I know more about men and how they think than you do.
Can I ask the guys a question?
Then Jeff Bezos wouldn't have married a.
Ask me the question.
Like,
Okay. I have a question
Jeff
for the
Bezos
guys.
is smashing other women as we speak.
He not even married no more, y'all.
Thank you.
Crazy talking about.
he just. Okay.
Listen.
Listen. Got with the woman.
He's in a whole
He
different
just got
tax
married
bracket.
with a whole different woman.
Now we're
But
talking
anyways,
about being a mother of 3.
Anyways, I have a question for the guys, right? So a woman makes 6 figures and she wants a man that makes 6 figures or a little bit more.
And that's
Guess
cool.
what that
There's nothing wrong with that.
right? How are you gonna provide, right? If you're making a little lower than her, if you're supposed to be the one that's leading the household, and 50-50, right? If there was, let's say you guys agreed on, listen, if you guys agreed on 50-50, at that point, there's no roles. Because as a man, aren't you supposed to provide and lead the household?
They gonna say they're the leader, though.
Wait a minute.
So a woman be trying to finesse a free lifestyle.
Okay, wait a minute.
That's what I'm saying like that.
Time out. So for the ladies, you want to got a soul, right?
Hold on, money. Let me ask you something real quick. For instance, I'm not saying for real.
Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
Let's say you make 6 figures, right?